YOLO, my fellow human beings, and welcome to episode 156 of The Best Blessed Life. I'm your best host, Kristen, and today's topic is Healthy New Year, Healthy New Snacks to Make Life Yummy. Fingers crossed. Before we get started, I want to thank you all for watching. Please continue to watch, comment, share, like, subscribe, ring that bell, and please pass them on to anyone you think they would help. With that being said, here's our list of things to do today. I no longer read the daily mantras on the video. It's just a friendly reminder to make sure you check them out on my stories, either on Instagram or Facebook, or both. And you can follow me on Facebook at Kristen Haas, KristinHass, or on Instagram at The Best Blessed Life. I am on TikTok and Twitter, but I don't post my stories there. I don't know why. I like that Facebook and Instagram are connected for that particular reason anyway. And then we're going to talk about our new challenge. Challenge number 3 for the year is no resolutions. I want just promises to be better. Better than the minute you were before. It's that simple. Making resolutions causes so much pressure that as a personal trainer and somebody that dealt with people signing up for training sessions at the beginning of the year or the end of the year before, and then proceeding not to follow through, or just only booking the one and then just not continuing with the resolution. Because there's so much about the new year being promising and hopeful and that I'm going to get to where I need to be and all that other stuff, that a lot of times that pressure is what kills it. And I don't want to kill it. No resolutions. I want to go forward positively, so just promise to be better than you were a minute ago. That's all you have to keep playing through your head. I just want to be better than I was a minute ago. And we'll just go from there. All right, so it is January 1st. This is when I am making this. I'm not filming it on January 1st. But I am making these 3 things. Yep, I said 3. To show you that healthy can be yummy, hopefully. Like I have told you every time you catch my video, unless I tell you in advance, I make it for the very first time. Every recipe I make on camera, I have never made before. This particular recipe has never been made on my channel before. So we're going to make 3 things. We're going to make cottage cheese garlic rolls. We're going to make hot cocoa protein popcorn. And we're going to make chocolate mousse. And we're going to start with the chocolate mousse because it's got to sit overnight. So unfortunately, we're not going to get to see the end result. So please make sure you are following me on those 2 social media platforms. I do post also the video on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, it's The Best Blessed Life with the I in life replaced by a 1. Okay. So what we're going to do is this is the simplest recipe ever, and I'm a little leery. So it's 2 cups of water to 1 cup chocolate chips. And I think I'm supposed to melt the chocolate chips, right? Nope. I guess the blending is supposed to dissolve the chocolate. So, this is the recipe. You can see why I'm a little nervous. A little leery, if you will. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. And I'm going to use my immersion blender here. This is about as close as I can get. I'm a little nervous. Ooh. I think I was supposed to use a blender that has a cover on it. All right, you get the gist, because I'm supposed to do this. I think I'm supposed to do this for like 2 minutes. So that is what I'm going to do, but I'm going to put you on pause because we don't need to watch all that, right? Okay. So it took more than 2 minutes. But I do think I achieved what they wanted it to look like. And I don't really want to tip it to, oh my gosh, how can I show you? All right, I'm coming over here. Can you see? There it is. I don't want to jiggle it too much. Let me just tell you, it was a mess. And I know better for next time to actually break out my blender. So it goes into the fridge overnight. I don't remember if she even said to cover it. I don't feel like she did. Fridge overnight my ass. Excuse my language. So yeah, I didn't clean out my fridge very good, but here we go. All right. First thing is in. I'm going to put it in there for now, and then later on I probably will cover it just so it doesn't get anything dropped on it or anything like that. You know, I worry about that stuff in the fridge falling out and all my hard work while I've gone down the drain. My towel is literally covered in chocolate. All right, so the next one we're going to do is we're going to make the garlic rolls, knots, sticks, whatever shape you want them to take. Okay, so in here, oh no, don't tell me it's not blended all the way. Oh, no, it's fine. Is 1 cup of cottage cheese and 2 eggs. I'm going to read you the rest of the ingredients real quick. 1 cup shredded mozzarella, 1 cup almond flour, 1 teaspoon baking powder, 2 cloves garlic, 1 teaspoon oregano or Italian seasoning, and a pinch of salt. So, and then you're just supposed to mix it all together, I believe. We're preheated at 375, and we have our baking sheet lined with parchment paper. So you blend the cottage cheese and the eggs together, which I've already done, till smooth. And I'm hoping it's smooth. It's pretty thick. Yeah, I need my spatula. All right, I don't want to lose all that goodness. It's so pretty. All right. All right. So let's see if we can get some of it scraped off the sides here. And I just used a small blender, but I wasn't going to be able to use that for the chocolate chips and stuff because it's too small. It would have worked a lot faster, probably within the 2 minutes allotted for blending. I'm not even sure I got all the chocolate dissolved or whatever she's called it. She didn't say dissolved, but that's what I put. Disintegrated, something like that. All right, I'm just making more of a mess. All right, so that's in my bowl. And then basically, we just add the rest. I'm sad I couldn't get all that out. It looks really pretty. And you know what it smells like? It smells like eggs. I almost licked that. I don't want just eggs on my tongue. All right, so then we have 1 cup shredded mozzarella. In we go. We have 1 cup of almond flour. In we go. This is our baking powder. And then it's 2 cloves of garlic. We have minced garlic roasted. So we did a couple 2 teaspoons of that. And then that's it. That's it. And then you just mix it up. So yeah, I thought instead of just preaching to you about how to make these changes and everything, I thought I'd show you some fun ways, hopefully, that you can enjoy things you love and still do it somewhat healthy. So, there you go. And then when these are done, okay, so when I'm done mixing, it's going to get spread out on this parchment paper, which to me seems like it's going to be hard because it's kind of wet. So, I don't know. Just make it supposed to be rectangular shape, so I guess that's pretty much just going to fall into the shape, right? Don't you think? Shh. I'm being so loud. How's everybody's holidays going so far? Are we having a good time? Okay, so here we go. Now, I swear the one recipe I saw had them air fried, so you could probably do that as well, but there was a baked recipe, so I just figured I'd follow that. So while these were baking, I could make the popcorn, and then we could at least sample the rolls and the popcorn. And then again, make sure you're following me. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Come on, you're missing out on all the fun. Okay, so it's going to spread out more like a cake than a bread, it seems like. But they look like they puffed up really good. I'm just not going to spread them as wide as the cookie sheet is, though. She said make them rectangular so you could cut them, you know, even. Okay. We'll get rectangular-esque. Okay. I'll just scoop that off. Get all the goodness on there. And then when they come out, so they're going to go into the 375 oven for, I think it was 15 to 18 minutes. Where are you at? Yeah, 15 to 18 minutes or until golden. And then once they come out, you brush them with olive oil or melted butter. I'm going to do olive oil because it's healthier. And we're trying to do that. And then sprinkle it with parsley. And I'll get that later after they're done. I haven't cut the parsley yet. I'm going to borrow some from Leo, hopefully. That's my bunny. All right, I'm trying to clean off my spatula because I don't want... Oh, you know what? I got a Christmas one I can use. I just don't want the garlic from the rolls to get on the popcorn because I'm sure I'm going to have to stir the popcorn. Okay, so easy peasy, right? Not too hard. Smells like garlic. All right, here we go. I'm pretty excited about this one. Okay, timer. Don't pay attention how dirty my stove is. Holidays really, you know, knock it out of you. Okay, so this one is fun. I love hot chocolate. I basically make it for all the people I love. So I decided to make hot cocoa protein popcorn. Okay, so what we have is 6 cups of, whoa, hold up. We're perched precariously. Okay, so this is an Aldi brand. It's organic sea salt popcorn, 35 calories per cup. There's 6 cups in here, and we're going to use this whole bag, okay? And then it's 2 cups of Chex Mix, and I got the rice. Ooh, I lost my recipe already. 1 cup of melted chocolate chips, so we're going to do that next. A half a packet of sugar-free hot cocoa. We have, I gotta ask her. If that's the protein powder, it's only supposed to be 1 scoop. And, okay, so that's supposed to be Oreo protein powder. She suggests chocolate. I have to see how big the scoop is on this thing because I'm confused. And then these are protein pretzels. I'm going to pause for just a second. Okay. That is 1 scoop. I have never opened this protein powder before, so when I asked her, she's like, yeah, that's a scoop. And I'm like, I never opened the container to see if it was a scoop, what the scoop looked like. All right, so this is 6 cups. Oh, I don't even know if this bowl's big enough. Oh my God. My bowl's not big enough. All right. I'm going to put that in there for now. I'll put it in my recycling bin in a little bit. Okay, does it say anything about crushing up the pretzels or anything? While I'm doing this, let me melt my chocolate chips. So, do I seem discombobulated to you? Yeah, that's because I am. Let me try it. That's nice. Lightly buttered, I think. A little salt, sea salt. All right. Don't you think we should crush these pretzels a little bit? I feel like that's such a big... I'm not going to crush them a lot. I just want some pieces. I'm trying to convince you this is what you need to be doing. So, follow my lead. Don't follow my lead. Add more pretzels. Add less pretzels. Don't add pretzels. Add regular pretzels. I was going to add cinnamon because I know some protein pretzel companies make a cinnamon version. But this one doesn't, and we couldn't locate the other ones. All right, so that's kind of in there. We'll get it like stirred up a little bit. So ours is going to be, ours is going to be a Oreo. Isn't that exciting? Okay, it also has, I'm sorry, I didn't give you all the ingredients. So I left off at 1 scoop of protein powder, and then a half a packet of a sugar-free cocoa or a reduced fat cocoa, and then 1/8 of a cup of the dehydrated marshmallows, and you can buy them. Jet Puff makes them in like a shaky container, and then this is 1/8 of a cup of substitute sugar. Okay, mine is not substitute sugar. Mine is just the sugar cane sugar because I could not, I thought I had some and I didn't. And I didn't want to, you know, not do my fun. I should have put it in a big bag and shook it all together. Wouldn't that have been better? Okay. We're going to keep melting this. But fun, right? Y'all love, and it's not a lot of sugar. It's literally 1/8 of a cup. That's all of it right there. So, and the marshmallows, of course. I did get the sugar-free cocoa. So we got that going for us. Yeah, I really missed the boat on this bowl here, guys. I'm going to lose all of it. Peyton said it was big enough. She fibbed. So I wanted to have something you could have with dinner or a side that was healthier. So that's why I went with the garlic rolls. And then I wanted to have a kind of a snack, like pop in your mouth, kind of munchy snack. So that's why I went with the popcorn, and then I did a dessert. So I guess the next step is to do a healthy dinner. I do a lot of healthy dinners, though. So I just wanted to, you know, break it up a little bit. These are semi-sweet with chips that aren't melting very well. I don't know, I've never melted chocolate without adding coconut oil, but I guess we'll get there eventually, right? So, yeah, I'd really love like a big Ziploc bag that I could just shake this all in and get it good and coated like you do for the, you know what, I'm gonna need a bowl to shake it in. Oh. All right, I gotta go find a bowl. I'll be back. I'm back. I got a big old bin because I apparently don't have a thing with a lid on it. So it is what it is, right? So this chocolate seems a little thick to me. So what I'm going to do is add a couple of splashes of milk. I think is the best way to go. Because she just drizzled it, but maybe I missed something in the recipe. Because, like I said, hers drizzled. Mine ain't going to drizzle. This will help get some of the stuff off the bottom, too. stuff off the bottom. How we doing? Yeah, I feel you. All right. So, continuing with our healthy conversation. You do you, but just keep in mind, the more you pressure yourself, the more it seems to backfire. Okay, I'm going to have to nuke this for another second because the milk was cold. And now it's seized up on me. Are we having fun yet? Oh, that's the timer. Duh. Okay. And then we're going to put in the sugar. I think that's what I want to do. Okay. Now, we did 1/4 cup of the marshmallows because we thought that was 1/8 of a cup was a little amount. Okay, and then we're going to do the Oreo. Again, she calls for chocolate. Feel it out. Maybe you want to do vanilla. Who knows? Okay, and then here's the 1/2 packet. And I said keep the other half on hand just because, you know, it makes sense. Okay. And then, hopefully, this is going to work out. Oh, I seized up my chocolate. Ugh, come on, guys. Let's cheer us on here. Just solid. All right, our rolls are almost done. Oh, wait. No, they're not. I don't know what is happening. We'll do the other 18 minutes. I don't know. They do not look like the picture. I'll just give you that. Do with that what you will. Come on, chocolate. Come on. All right, guys. I think I'm going to have to work this a little bit. So, sorry. Going to do one more pause here. I'm going to have to do, our timer went off, but I'm afraid to look. It's definitely browner. Not at all what I thought, but all right. I did the best I could. I added a bit more milk. I'm just going to throw it all in here. And we're making like the Muddy Buddy kind of, but with popcorn and pretzels. And you can use whatever, Chex Mix you want. Again, I was going to go the cinnamon route to have more of a Mexican hot chocolate type thing, but couldn't find the pretzels. So I thought about the cinnamon Chex Mix after, of course. I'm not getting out of this what I want to get out of it. Okay. I often think the people that make these recipes are literally messing with all of us, Like, I don't believe for 1 second this is going to work out. Yeah, I know. I miss Debbie Downer over here. Okay. Well, I'm seeing some hope, I think. All right. Oh, yeah. Lots of stuff at the bottom yet. Holy moly. Okay. All right. I'm not so mad at it anymore. Yes, I'm stirring it, but I am going to... I'm kind of afraid to put the lid on it. Because I don't want all the goodies stuck to the lid, So I was kind of hoping I was going to get a little... Oh, see? There's more in the... Holy moly. There's so much. I am going to have to shake it. Gosh darn it. Okay, let me see. Give me 1 more second here. If I keep, folding and flipping. Maybe. Maybe. I think it's coming together. Now, the rolls, sticks, whatever you want to call them, I'm not as hopeful about. That was the one I was most excited about. I think air frying them is going to be better in general. You know what? Let me get the lid on this real quick so I can shimmy shake it. It actually broke, so I'm... Oh, how did I get some on the bottom? Okay. All right. Okay. I'm happier about it, I'll tell you that much. Wow. This is one of the ones I've been excited about for a while. And I see them making all different kinds, so I am a popcorn freak. I love it any which way. You know what I'm going to do? Keep in mind, this is sugar-free. Just do a little bit more of the cocoa mix. I like to have some of those dry bits, you know? Okay. I'm scared. Hold on, let me get my bread out before it burns. Definitely darker, I think. Okay. I can't get my mitts on. Okay, it's definitely darker, for sure. Okay, cool. All right, well, there she is. She's kind of flat. They didn't really rise. I don't know. Can you see? There's that version. There's that version. They smell nice. All right, so I'm going to clear that off. I did cook it for longer than the 18 minutes. It was probably in there for an additional couple, 2-3. And I did forget to cut my parsley. But I am going to... I think when I serve them is when I'm going to put... No, I should probably do it when it's... when it's warm still. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bit of... let's do olive oil on a plate here. Just going to do a little olive oil. And then I think what I'm going to do is just do... Where's my brush? Okay. Just give it a little gloss here. I don't know if we should cut it now. I guess I told you I was going to sample it, didn't I? Sorry, I don't mean to have my back to you. And again, remember, we just did olive oil. And then I think what I'm going to do is a little bit of parm on top. Give it a little bit of different, you know, just the shape, the one from the shaker jar. Nothing fancy. I do have the fancier kind, but just a little Parmigiano Reggiano. Again, from the Aldi. Come on, shaky, shaky. I think it's stuck. Don't you love it? Then check that one out first. Oh, here we go. All right. So, let me give that a slice here. Just going to take a little bit of this edge off. Yeah, I think I would definitely air fry them next time. Okay, it's almost like pizza dough. Needs a little salt on top, I would say. Okay. And now how am I supposed to eat that after I eat that? Oh my god. That is really good. I'm not even kidding you. It definitely needs some salt. I thought the parm might take care of that. But, I love the mozzarella in there. I would do, excuse me. I would do I would wait till I finished what I have in my mouth. What was I going to say? I would do Parmesan inside as well. I think that would be a nice addition. All right. Let me take... I'm going to use coffee as my chaser. All right. I really hope I'm not disappointed in this because it wasn't cheap to make. I'm a happy girl. I don't know how I'm going to store this thing. It's going to be in container after container after container. But, excuse me, I had to clear my throat. I'm a happy girl. This is great, you guys. This is a big win. This is a big, big win. Because think about this. It's sweet. It's salty. It's got cereal. It's got protein. Oh my gosh. I would say it needs more cocoa powder. I might have more popcorn too than 6 cups, so that might be my other factor. It's sugar-free, right? All right, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Oh my gosh. And it's sugar-free. I didn't get reduced fat. I got a reduced, maybe it was reduced sodium? Not sodium, sugar. I got sugar-free. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to find a bite that has. All right. And I'm going to go get my salt shaker because it needs a smidge. Because I did buy, I might have bought like lightly salted. And we didn't really add like butter to the chocolate, which sometimes has a salt factor to it if you use salted butter. All right. Oh my gosh. Are you? All right, we gotta do this. You gotta make it, and if you have to make a tub this big, I would suggest putting it in little bowls and giving it out as like party favors, because it's really, really good. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to let you go, because it's New Year's, and I want to relax. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe. Subscribe. We have fun most of the time. I only cry every so often. Okay. With that being said, I thought that was going to be a disappointment. It turned out to be really good. I just can't wait to try the mousse. I might put a little whipped cream on top. Don't judge me, okay? Okay. With that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. Wait. I didn't show you up close. Hold on. Wait a minute. Stop the presses. Okay, so there it is. And then there it is. Look at that. Okay. All right, now I'm ready. All right. All I have left to say is, I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good year. Go do great things. Be your best self. And please live your best blessed life. Thanks for watching.